Yeah, now let us see the question here. What is the question given here? We need to find the derivative of e power root x with respect to the x using the first principle, right? So what is under first principle? We have already seen. What is f dash of x formula? I just know I taught you. This is limit h tends to 0 f of x plus h minus f of x by x, f of x by h, right? This is the formula we need to apply, right? So let us see here. What is the given here? Let us try to prove this. Let us find it. What is given? F of x is simply e power root x. What is x plus h? Simply wherever x is there, we need to apply root of x plus h. Are you getting my point here? Now let us substitute here. So f dash of x is equals to, this is simply limit h tends to 0, f of x plus h. What is f of x plus h? E power root of x plus h minus, what is f of x? That is e power root x by h. Up to here, okay? So how to do? So you can think about it. We can't simply substitute h is equals to 0. If I substitute h is equals to 0 for your case, let me do here. Okay, e power root x minus e power root x by 0. 0 by 0 is what? 0 again. Denominator is also what? 0. So 0 by 0 is indeterminate format, right? This will come, it comes under limits category, right? So first of all, we need to do with the help of only first principle. What should we do? So if you remember one thing, let me give you one hint or one problem here. See, if I have a plus b, okay. If I want to take a common from both the terms, actually we don't have a in the second term. What I will do, I will simply multiply with a and I will divide with a. Nothing will be going to change. Why? Because a I can remove, I'll be getting a plus b alone. Now what I can say, simply from the numerator I can take a common, which will be 1 plus b by a. Is it okay? Any doubts up to here? So this one I'll directly using in such a way. So how can I use? So if I, let me change the color. If I use p plus q, if I want to take a q common, first term does not have q. What should I do? I can write it as a p by q plus 1. Are you getting my point here? This is the way here. So now what I will apply here, let us continue. This is limit h tends to 0. I just want to take e power of root x common. E power of root x is in which term? This is in second term, right? So in first term I can't do because this is root of x plus h. So this will be e power root of x plus h. So here what I said, if I want to take a second term common, take it out. First term if you don't have, simply divide that. So I'll be dividing with e power root x. This will be minus 1. I think up to here no doubts. Any doubts up to here? If you have, you can use the comment section. So let us continue here. What is this limit? Okay, by h is there totally. I'll be taking by h. Agree? Now let us continue here. What I can do from this, so we can take, this will be limit h tends to 0. See, limit is over what? Limit is with respect to h alone. So e power of root x, e power of root x will be the term which is free from h. So there is no h term in that, right? So simply I'll take e power root x outside. Are you getting my point? I'll be writing one more formula I need to add with you. A power of m by a power of n. What is the formula? A power m minus n. Are you getting my point here? So simply I will be applying the same formula here in this case. Okay. So this is nothing but e power. This is m. Let us assume. Let me take it like this. This is m assume. This is n assume. E power of m by a power of n. What it will be? In place of a we are having e. Okay. So e power m minus n. N is what? Root x. This will be minus 1 by h. I think up to here no doubts. Is it okay? Yeah. So now if I move on, again one formula you need to remember. What is that formula? If you have earlier seen in limits and continuity, limit h tends to 0, agree, we have e power of h minus 1 by h. What is this? This is nothing but 0. Is it okay? Or you can take it as what, instead of h you can take x also, whatever it is, right? Where h tends to 0. So whatever the term is there in the power, the same should be in the denominator. Agree? So what I will do here, if you check this term, this is I am having in the power, e to the e is exponent. The same thing should be there in denominator. So I will be doing one small trick here. What was that? Limit h tends to 0. So this will be e power root of x plus h minus root x minus 1. I just want that term. Simply I will multiply and I will divide. Can I do? This is root of x plus h minus 1 and by h. Are you getting my point here? If you have to remember this, check this properly. If you feel like what I can say here, Simply I can cancel this 2. If I cancel this 2, I'll be getting same thing which is there in the numerator. Agree? We have a right to do, right? So this is the reason I am telling. Is it okay? So I'll be multiplying and dividing. Up to here I think so, no doubts. I think so, right? Now let us move on here. So what should I do? This will be e power root x here. If I take h tends to 0, what it will be? This whole thing will be what? This will be 1 alone. Why? Why? Because if I take h tends to 0, okay, this value will be what? Root of x plus h minus root x. This will be what? It will be tending to 0 alone. Is it okay? So this is simply 1. Are you getting my point here? Because I am using this formula. Next, what is left over? This is the term which is left over. I will be writing that one as it is. Is it okay? So now let me write it down. Are you getting my point here? Yeah. So what is this? This will be limit h tends to 0. This will be root of x plus h minus root x by h. I think up to here no doubts, right? So this will be, if you want I'll be zooming out, e power root x. If you substitute h is equal to 0, this will be what? Root x minus root x, which is 0. So you will be getting 0 by 0 format, right, which is an indeterminate form. So what I will do, simply I will do rationalization, rationalizing the numerator. So this is x plus h minus root x by h. I'll do rationalization. See, let me draw the line so that this everything and all, this is the formulas I'll be doing here. This are all formulas. Okay. So now let us continue. This will be what? I'll be rationalization. Doing rationalizing. X plus h plus root x. Rationalizing the numerator. This will be root of x plus h plus root x. Did you understand why I am doing rationalization? Because it is going in the form of 0 by 0, right? Now let us continue. E power root x into, this will be limit h tends to 0. If you check these two terms in the form of what? A plus b into a minus b. What is the formula for a plus b into a minus b? A square minus b square. I will be applying the same here. This is a, that is x plus h the whole square, minus b. B is what? Root x the whole square. By denominator, let me write as it is, h into root of x plus h plus root x. I think no doubts up to here. If you have any doubts, you can comment in the comment box. Okay. So this will be e power root x. This is limit h tends to 0. So we know that square and root will be removed easily. Here also square and root will be removed. So from this what I will be getting here, this is x plus h minus x by, this is h into root of x plus h plus root x. What I can do, simply can I cancel x which is positive and negative. What about this one? E power root x. This is limit h tends to 0. This is h by h into root of x plus h plus root x. I think no doubts up to here. From this what I can do, simply I can cancel h. So this will be e power root x into limit h tends to 0. I'll be getting 1 by root of x plus h plus root x. What is the meaning limit h tends to 0? Wherever h is there, we need to apply here. So this will be e power root x into 1 by root of x plus 0 plus root x. Right? So I'll be getting e power root x. 1 by root x plus 0 will be what? Root x plus root x. What is root x plus root x? 1 by 2 root x, e power root x into 1 by 2 root x. Is it okay? So from this, what is the final formula? F dash of x value will be e power root x by 2 root x. I think you got it. If you have any doubts in this, you just let me know. Okay. Thank you.